my nigga ain't got a goddamn thing. Bitch, you don't close no door in here. This is my door. Leave my door alone. This mine. This mine.
Get out my face.
This mine.
You have no room to say nothing to me. If you a whole female and you put a fucking nigga before your
what
Raymond
got to do with you? What Raymond got to do with you? What Raymond got to do with you picking up behind your child? What do he got to do from you picking up behind your child? Raymond ain't got nothing to do with none of these conversations. So don't bring him in it. Raymond ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. Raymond ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. You ain't said shit, but you still standing in my house, in my washroom. You still standing in my house.
I surely am.
You still standing in my house.
I surely am.
Find somebody to come and get you a little because you got to ride out. You got to go, girl. I'm serious than a motherfucker. You're not going to sit up and call me all kind of bitches and think you finna stay in my house. That's what you is. I see you as I see it, a bitch.
Okay, and I see it as I see it too, a bitch.
Okay, and you the dirtiest bitch I ever seen.
And you are the pettiest.
Yes, I sure am.
Nasty ass.
Hurry up and get your stuff.
A mother ass bitch. That's what you are. If I'm a bitch, you a bitch. Use the tub hole today. The tub hole today. Focus on your fucking child. You had your shit. You had your shit, and you right back in mine. No, I don't need no cookie. I got some in the room. You want one? You want one? I got a lot of them. I got a lot of cookies in the room. I got a lot of cookies. Got a lot of cookies. I'm petty, bitch, but you stand in my house. I'm petty, but you in my house. You are in my house. I'm petty. You don't do shit for me. Because I want my shit clean. Let it stay clean. What the fuck up in your house is that?
Olivia, I just came here picking up shit up off the floor. It's food up. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. I've been fucking sweeping up since I came in the door. Yeah, one piece of egg, right? Really, Olivia? I picked up more than some fucking egg. Yeah, okay. You sitting up there lying. You know I picked up more than an egg. I picked up more. I don't get. She ain't gotta get up off of shit. She ain't gotta get off a motherfucking thing. You motherfucking right, bitch. I like a clean house. I like a clean house. Clean. You're a fucking shit. You're a fucking liar. You see how disrespectful this motherfucker is? She ain't got no respect for nobody but her dumbass friends. That's all she got respect for. For her dumbass friends. She don't respect me or her siblings. This is what she does. This is what I shouldn't have to show you no respect. You're in my fucking house. You are in my house. I don't have to show you no fucking respect. I don't have to show you no respect. Well, you need to find you somewhere else to go then. Find you somewhere else to go. And all of this will be, you don't have to sit up and worry about me complaining about my fucking house getting clean, complaining about your son putting shit on my couch, complaining. That ain't complaining. That's telling you to be a fucking parent. That's telling you to be a fucking parent, Olivia. A parent. No, he not. You's a fucking lie. No, he not. No, he not. How he good? How he good, Olivia? How he good? Tell me how the fuck is he good? How? No, he's not. No, he ain't. He ain't forever shit. No, he not. No, he not. Not. This what a bitch do on live, disrespecting her mom because she don't get no fuck. I sure am to show the fucking world on Facebook how disrespectful your motherfucking ass is. Go, I don't get no fuck about you going live. You think I care about it? Don't. No. I don't want no cookie because I tell you to get your ass up and get your son for fucking up my house. You getting an attitude because I tell you to get the fuck up and get your son for fucking up my house. I shouldn't have to tell you shit, bitch, because you should be doing it. You fucking. No, ain't no dust. Ain't no dust. Clean this motherfucking shit off my couch that he put on my couch. I just cunked it up, Olivia. I just straightened all my pillows up and shit. I got all my pillows. What dust? I scraped up a lot.
lot of shit. You want me to put in? I need to go in the garbage can to show you what I scraped up. Ain't no dust. Ain't no dust. Yes, it was. Yes, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was chips and every fucking thing. Off the fucking. I just got it off the floor. Let me put them in the garbage can. I put them in the garbage. Yeah, because I got the shit up. That's why. Because I got the shit up. While you sitting there on the phone like you doing now. On the fucking phone. On the damn phone. This all she does all day and let her son just run around and fuck up. See, all she do is sit up on her fucking phone. You on the phone, focus on your goddamn child, not that phone. No, you don't. If you did, my house wouldn't be fucked up. If you did, I just got the shit up. So then I just counted all the shit up. I just counted all the shit up off the floor. Sit the fuck up on my fucking couch. Sit up or get the fuck out my front because I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers. Get the fuck up out my fucking front. I just counted up when I came in the door. I just counted up, Olivia. All the shit he had on the floor. All the shit. It was more than one piece of egg. You was a fucking lie. It was more than one piece of egg. That's the second damn time I done dumped the damn dustpan. And that's the second time I done dumped the fucking dustpan, Olivia. That's the second. Every time I tell her to clean, get your son. This the attitude that I get. This the attitude that I get when I tell her to get her son from fucking up. This is the attitude that I get from a grown-ass 20-year-old. From a grown-ass 20-year-old. Because the bitch don't give no fuck. You don't. We know you don't. That's why you ain't got shit and you ain't gonna never have shit. You don't got shit. You stand in my house. You ain't got shit. I got everything in here. It belongs to me. Everything. Everything. What do you got? He paid my rent, boo-boo. He pays my rent. He pays my rent. He pays my rent. Yes, he does. He pays my rent. What nigga that you not gonna pay your rent? What nigga you not gonna pay your rent? What nigga do you have that's gonna pay your rent? You still staying with your mama. You still staying with your mama. You still staying with your mama. I always throw Raymond up in conversation. Raymond ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with what's going on right now. What Raymond got to do with it? What's Raymond got to do with it? I'm throwing you because I'm talking about your child. Go on and walk off, Miss Olivia. Go on and walk out. You can't talk about me, bitch. You stand in my house. You stand in my house. You can't talk about nobody. Who? Who you talking? Who you calling the bitch? Who you calling the bitch, Olivia? Who you calling the bitch? Who you calling the bitch? See, I can look at this shit. This the shit I'm talking about. Chips and shit all on the fucking floor. This what I'm talking about. She not cleaned up behind her son. It's chips and shit all up in the hallway. She just sit her ass up on the fucking phone. That's all the bitch do, and let her son fuck up. Every day, all day. That's what this bitch do, but she's in my house. You in my house, girl. No, I don't stay with you. You was at my house. I pay all these bills. I pay every bill in here. Every bill in here, bitch. You don't pay nothing. You a leech. You a leech. That's what you is a leech. A leech with your nappy-headed ass. That's what the fuck you is. A leech. You want them fucking leeches you can't get rid of. That's what that bitch is, a leech. But then want to sit up in your house and talk shit to you. While you stand with me rent-free and ain't paying shit. No rent, no NIPSCO. You don't have me pay a motherfucking thing up in here. So you ain't got a motherfucking thing to say to me about nothing in here. If I want my shit clean, clean up my motherfucking shit. Get the fuck off the phone, bitch. Get the fuck off the phone and stop letting your son fuck up. Stop letting your son fuck up. That's all you do is let him fuck up all day while you sit on the fucking phone. My house was so motherfucking quiet when your ass was gone. It was quiet when you wasn't here. Quiet. You sit up all day on a goddamn cell phone. Who does that with a 2-year-old? Just let him fuck up every day. Just let, look, she fixed this shit this morning. This shit still sitting here. Table ain't been cleaned off for 2-3 days. She sit up and let this baby eat off this nasty ass table. Who does that? What parenting skills is that? No parenting skills at all. None. No parenting skills. Nasty ass table. She ain't even dumped the baby food. The damn food still sitting here. Still sitting here. I bet you my dish is clean. I bet ain't a dish in this motherfucking sink. You know what? It's one in there because my daughter fixed some fucking noodles. She gotta clean that shit because I'm not cleaning. Get the fuck in there and clean that motherfucking noodles, man. Don't make sense. Don't even want to pick up a broom or mop. Don't mop the floor. Don't do shit but talk shit to you in your house. That's all the fuck you do. You don't do shit. Then want to cry crocodile ass tears when somebody tell you to get your damn son from fucking up. Who does that? I've been cleaning this motherfucker up since I came back from the fucking store. While she's sitting up there on the phone gossiping with her ugly ass friend. I said, while you sitting on the phone gossiping with your ugly ass friends, bitch, I can repeat it. I can repeat it. I can repeat it. You don't give no fuck about you and live, see how nasty your ass is. Live, see how nasty you is. You don't want me to go show them where you sleep at in the bed in the area you sleep around, bitch. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bitch. I went down there and cleaned my whole basement up. This bitch got it nasty as hell again. You don't want me to go down there and embarrass your ass. Because I fucking will do it. I will do it. Motherfucker talking shit to you in your own house. Get your ass on some motherfucking well. Ride or die. Ride out, bitch. That's what you need to do. Since you want to talk shit, ride the fuck out. This is my motherfucking house. Mine's. Alfreda fucking Murphy. That's who house this is. Not Olivia fucking Mabel's. Alfreda fucking Murphy. That's my house. Mine. You can't even pay not one of my goddamn bills. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing. She's 16 years old, bitch. She ain't got to pay no bill. She's a minor. A minor. She's 16. And got a fucking job. 16 years old with a fucking job. What about you? You just got a job. She got your ass in there. Get your ass up out of here. Talking all that shit. You can't talk no shit from me, bitch. This is mine. M-I-N-E-S. Mines. Mines. I had my shit since I was 18 years old. What to say about you? You had yours for 7 months and got your ass put out. My shit, I had my shit since I was 18 years old. Never went back to my motherfucking mama house. Never. Never went back to my mama house. My mama had low income. She had it till the day she died. What about you? You ain't got shit. You ain't got a shit to pot, so piss a pot in. Not shit. Ain't got shit to piss a pot in. Talking shit to me in my own motherfucking house. Girl, get your fucking life. That's what you need to get your life, Olivia. Get your life. Tell your mama you want some water. She too busy, she on the phone. Who you talking to, bitch? Who you talking to? Olivia, you can pack up your little shit and you can just ride on. Call me another bitch. 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 Hit me. Hit me.
Hit me again.
Hit me. Call me another bitch.
Hit me again.
Call me another bitch. Call me another bitch. I bet you won't call me another bitch and see what I do. I bet you won't call me another bitch. Call me a bitch.
Get out my face.
Call me another bitch.
Get out my
Call me
face.
another bitch.
Get out my face.
Sorry ass bitch. You's a sorry bitch. Sorry.
Mama, go.
Sorry. Sorry bitch. Sorry bitch. You stay with me. Get out my house, Olivia. Get the fuck out. Call for your ride and get the fuck out of my house. Call for your ride and get the fuck out of my house. Call your ride and get the fuck out of my house. Call. Oh, how many diseases you got? What disease I got? What disease I got? What? I ain't got no disease, bitch. My pussy clean. What about yours? It stank. It stank. Okay, he fucked every time Dick and Harry. So fucking what? Well, you want to fuck him? You want to fuck him? You want to fuck him? Okay then. Why you were? His stomach pad. So at least he can see his dick. He can see it. Find you some. So Olivia, get the fuck out of my house. Get out my fucking house, Olivia. Get out. If I do something to you. You better find someone to come and pick your ass up because you got to go. Talk it. Talk it. Talk it. Talk it.
Tell your Facebook friend how you put a nigga before your fucking kids.
My nigga ain't got a goddamn thing. Bitch, you don't close no door in here. This is my dog.
Somebody tagged me in this video. First of all, I just want to say I'm glad it's over. Okay, all the toxic energy was just killing my spirit. I can't take that. You know what I mean? But what do I say here? I want to start off by saying, you know, you should never disrespect your parents to that degree. You're gonna have parents that don't live up to your standards, that don't raise you or do everything that you think they should do. But you should never disrespect them, like to that degree. Just I hate to say even to that degree because it was just crazy, but you should never disrespect your parents. You should always treat your parents with dignity, because even if they don't know any better, like, they're still your parents. You understand? Like, there's a certain place you are in your life where you just got to show respect. And unfortunately, during that time, you could have a horrible parent, but the result is the same. You got to do that. But I want to say this for the mother: do not provoke your children to wrath either. You understand? Like, talking at your children when they don't perform the way you'd like for them to, talking at them the way she's doing, it's only going to have your children reflect you. And if there's anybody who can reflect you, it's your children. They already got your DNA. So you're going to perform like that in front of them. You're going to act that way to get them to perform. Eventually, you're going to see yourself reflected back at you. And if you can't talk to them with dignity and respect, when they're reflected back at you, it's going to be the same way. You understand? And so they're going to lose respect for you based on how you carry yourself in your life and how they treat you. And then it's going to, and how you treat them, and then when they reflect it back, that's what you're going to see. And it's going to enrage you. And what's crazy is, as a parent, if you don't know how to just say, okay, look, if you listen to the lady, she's completely uncovered the mother all the way down to saying things like, I pay the bills in this house, it's my house, I kill you. Like, when you have to threaten and things like that, you've gotten way past the point of respect. You understand? If you can't say what you need to say in a calm voice and get your child to perform and dialogue that way, you've already lost when it comes to, well, I'm going to hit you if you don't, or what? Okay, so now they're talking back to you. So now it's like, I'm going to kill you. Like, you got to say all this stuff to try and get leverage on your child. And the problem is the lack of discipline that a lot of times us parents has taught our children. So she wants to come home to a clean home, and she's like, well, you got this child you should look out for, and she's absolutely right. But obviously they need to be right where they are, under that roof. Honestly, she's clearly not ready to be a mother on her own. You know what I mean? So she needs more training and things like that. And the mother could do that without coming home and finding things wrong and just yelling about them. You know what I mean? It's more like training. Like, it really is. It's more like staying on them, but not by way of like, you disgust me, you nasty, and all of this. Like, she's looking at it and saying, I call it like I see it. You can't call it like you see it with your children. You know how they say, speak those things that are not as though they were. You empower your children. You give them something to live up to. You tell them they're mighty when they seem weak. When even you see them as weak. You understand? You call out the greatness in them. When you become you getting older, I'm gonna tell you a thing or two. I'm gonna start treating you like a peer. Then they'll probably start treating you like one. And I'm telling you, like, you can see by the relationship. Okay, the daughter's obviously talking at her mother in a way nobody would want to hear their child talking to them or anyone else. Frankly, she's obviously displaying some lazy traits, right? But she's 20 years old. So she's like, you had your place for 7 months and now you're back home already. She's 20 years. She looks like a baby. But even in her disrespect, you can see the tears in her face. So she's hurting. There's a camera on her. She's being embarrassed. Even though she has a dirty house, she being publicly humiliated like that. That ain't the way to handle your child. And that's your future self. And so now you just you're creating these traumas for your child. So it's embarrassing, number one. Okay. And so, the thought should always be to build up, never to tear down. You understand? So after the conversation with your child, they should be encouraged to be better or have some insight on how to be better, be inspired to be better, not feel defeated and like they suck at life, like they're disgusting and a horrible mother and things of that nature. Try and be more encouraging. And I mean, listen, if it gets to the point to where you feel like I can no longer be encouraging, that's a you problem. And this is what I mean. Like, you never should have to reflect that type of energy at your children. You understand? Keep trying to train the best of your ability and have that emotional stamina where you don't like turn into your child's like abuser, right? The very person you're trying to protect, now you hurting them. And now listen, the daughter's hurt and the mother loves the child. She's giving her a place to stay. She obviously doesn't have to. The daughter already had her own place. And so she's obviously frustrated with how the daughter's behaving inside the home, but she loves her daughter. And I can guarantee they both love each other. But for a relationship to turn into that, Yo, that took some building and some time. So she learned that behavior likely from her mother. You hear our mothers raising her voice and yelling at a little 20-year-old to get it. Like, it should never come to that. And I know as parents we can get upset, but we shouldn't behave like that to our children. Again, don't provoke them to wrath. When the worst comes out of them, you feel disrespected. But honestly, we all have this certain twitch that we just not gonna let somebody keep disrespecting us or doing us a certain way. We're gonna have our claws come out. And sometimes that'll come out even at our parents, okay, even at our elders, if they push us. You understand? So they both uncovered each other to this point to where the worst is coming out of them, probably in a way where they never actually want to be talking to each other, but they are there now. You understand? And it just gets more damaging and more damaging, because the more you go there, the easier it gets to go there. The worse and the harshest stuff that you say to each other, it's just going to get worse the next time. The threats have to turn into actual violence. And now the violence actually have to turn into worse violence. You understand? Because it's just going to progressively get worse until somebody stops it. You understand? And I don't think that you can look for the daughter to do that. And that's why I want to say that, I wanted to start off by telling the children to say, look, don't disrespect your parents, but honestly, you're going to replicate what your parents create for you. You really don't. You don't really have much wiggle room in that area. So I have to say, parents, do not provoke your children to wrath, and always be teaching. Always be teaching. Don't ever get into the way of where you're sitting here abusing in order to get a result. If they don't live up to your standards or live up to what you approve of, keep teaching. You understand? Like, you should have this practice, because they start off, as babies, they fumbling around, like you're looking at them and, with this love and adoration. Keep teaching from there. Like, from that point, know that who they are going to be is going to be a result of what you pour into them. You understand? So when you start seeing those type of behaviors come out, a lot of times, man, if it's a reflection of you, don't expect your child to be the bigger person. You understand? You have to say, okay, look, let me stop disrespecting you. Okay, let me stop going to these drastic measures to try and get through to you. Like, I'm sorry for embarrassing you. That's not the way to handle it. I'm going to talk to you like a person. I'm going to talk to you with respect. And if you can't give what I'm asking for, then you have to go. And I'm never going to disrespect you again. I'm never going to yell at you like that again, call you out of your name again. I realize I could be creating traumas for you that could take you years, or if ever, to break out of, and also create what could be a generational curse, because you could do the same thing to your child, and you can see the other children emulating and running around yelling. This energy is getting to them too. So it has to start with the mother. Like, I can't do you like that. I can't keep doing that. So you would have to move out if that's the case. If you can't make this work. And that's the bottom line. No need in all that, all the other stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's horrible, family. Please be encouraged to in all things, love your children and teach your children, for they are your children. They are your future selves. And that's the energy that should always be shown towards them, even whenever you are upset with them, angry at them, even when they haven't lived up to your standards, where they didn't meet the potential that you thought they had. They are still your children, and your love for them shouldn't be based on who they become as a person. Okay? Your love should be based on the fact that you are their father, they are a mother, they're you recreated. Guide them the best that you can. You know what I mean? But you're not ultimately going to be in control of their decisions as an adult. So you have to love them through that. You understand? That's all I can say, man. The daughter should definitely understand that her mother is giving her a place to stay, giving her child a place to stay, and she should be grateful for that. And keep the place clean. That's what a mother's asking for. Children, listen, you do not have a right to judge your parents' life and think you can treat them accordingly. She's telling her you don't pay the rent, somebody else paying it, trying to tell her about her life and her relationship. And listen, you don't get to do that. You understand that with other people in life, you can look at how they live their life and you can say, I don't want to associate myself with this person because of this. But you don't get to look at your parents and say, well, you do this, and that, so I don't have to respect you. No, yes, you do. You have to respect them, just like they have to respect you. You understand? And even if they don't respect you, you show that respect. There's just a time in your life to where you have to do that, man. Like, you understand? Like, they make the rules. They birthed you. You understand? Like, you got to do that. You're going to have children one day, and then you'll understand. You know what I mean? So what you're trying to do for your children is going to protect them, and you have their best interest at heart. Everything that you're teaching them is so they can have a better life. And you're going to realize this as a parent. And your children may not want to listen to you. And then you're going to be up against the wall. Are you going to change how you're talking and come at them angry, or keep teaching in love? Okay? Ultimately, who they become, now you can't sit here and burden yourself with who they become ultimately, but you do the best that you can without resorting to that. You should never have to say, I pay the bills, because that's not the reason that she should respect you. You should never have to say, man, I'll kill you, I'll hurt you, because that's not the reason they should be respecting you. You understand? They should be respecting you because that's the relationship that y'all have created. And if you teach them to respect their parents, and you do this in a respectful way, they will do that. I promise you. It'll take everything in them to cross you or disrespect you. But if you constantly are over them, disrespecting them, treating them that way, oh, you can bet the worst to come out. Absolutely it will. They'll only reflect it. They'll only turn into the environment that they're presented. And we're all just that. You understand? Another thing about seeing your children reflect who you are or replicate who you are. Notice she said that she was 18 when she lived on her own. Her daughter was 20, moved out for 7 months, came back home. But she said, I went out at 18. I didn't come back. And look at you. You came back. Well, a lot of times, like when you're 18 like that and you're young, you probably had a life that set you up to be more focused and more responsible. When what we try to do is don't expose our children to what we lived through. So a lot of times they will be a little bit less responsible than us. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, you can see the generational curse there, right? But it goes back to what I've been saying. We were all born premature. And I don't mean by like underweight children, but I mean we were born to parents who did not know what they were doing. You understand? So we were prematurely born. They weren't even trying to have us. Most of them weren't. They were underage, and they were just kind of trying to figure it out. And so they didn't really know how to be parents, way more than just not having the finances to provide like they would like. They didn't know how to be parents. And so I can assure you that's her case as well. So she was on her own at 18, probably had a child that young. And now she's trying to raise a daughter, but she's a child herself. And so she's a preemie raising a prematurely born baby. And your incubators are institutions, schools, churches, and whatnot, who are not really going to give your child the necessary tools to survive on their own. Give them some hope and some education. But as far as those necessary tools to live a life and be a parent yourself and all that, like that has to come from your home teaching, your home training. And we as parents have to do that first and foremost. You understand? And I mean, we should be the ones educating our children and give them their spirituality as well. We've left too much of that up to institutions. You understand? But that's exactly what that looks like. Whenever you see the generational curse go unbroken, it gets recreated and it looks horrible and it's sad. You understand? But we're born preemies, man. And until we understand that we need to heal, if you're raising children, raise your children with the intent that they can survive on their own. And if they don't know that, they're not grown. You understand? Let's stop trying to rush our children out just because they're big. Like you eating out of my refrigerator now, like you grown, get out. If they're not capable of living on their own, you shouldn't prematurely rush them to be out. They're preemie. And what you expect them to go out there and just make it happen? Mm-hmm. No, man, you know how rough the world is. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we got to put more time and investment into our children so they can be capable when they go out. Because eventually one day they got to. Right. Like the birds, think about it. They got to fly south. Right. You look at all these animals. They come out, legs shake and start walking quick. Right. But a lot of times with humans, we don't have a predator after us. So we get real lazy with raising our children. But there is a predator, family. Let's get on it. Peace.